One mistake that a lot of beginners make when they're starting out with Tableau is not blending data properly. I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly how to do that. So first off, we're going to create a brand new sheet, and if you look on the left hand side here, we have some customer information, just the customer name and the segment. But what if we wanted to bring in some contact information like an email address and a phone number? Well, it just so happens here that I have a few example customers from this data set, and their phone number and their email. So I'm going to figure out how to join up this data in Tableau so I can display the phone number and the email right alongside the customer names. So first off, we're going to go up to Data, New Data Source. Under the Connect to a File menu, we're going to choose Excel. We're going to select our file. So to connect it so that everything can kind of talk to each other, these three different data sources can talk to each other, we're going to go up to Data, Edit Relationships, and we're going to form the relationship. So you can see here that our primary data source, we actually want to be the sample Superstore data. The secondary data source is going to be our customer contact information. And you can see that it automatically joined by customer name because we have that field in the Superstore dataset and also in that Excel sheet. If that wasn't the case, we could go ahead and customize this and add in a new relationship if we needed to, but Tableau did a great job of just kind of picking up the defaults. So let's go ahead and hit OK. Now, if I come back up to my sample Superstore and we bring in customer name, and then we come down to the secondary data source, you can see now that there's a red link here that is telling the system and telling me that these two data sets are joined by customer name. So now if I bring in email right alongside customer name, you can see that if there's an email address, it will show up, which is great. It's exactly what I wanted. Tableau gives you a nice little indicator here with a red check mark. That means it came from the red data source. So just kind of a way to keep all of that clear. Let's also add in phone number. And just to show you that everything's in there, if we go ahead and filter on the email address to only show people for which we have an email address, you can see there's 14 values. And there you go. Now we have the customer name, the email, and the phone number. These fields could be added to any dashboard in Tableau, and that's the right way to blend data. You could add additional data sources in there as long as you have that key, like a customer name or an email or a phone number or a customer ID. You could add as many data sources as you like.